Nostalgia versus reality. The post-2016 housing market. Let's look at what the housing market actually looked like in 2016 and how different it looks today. Home prices are 77% higher than in 2016. $233,800 versus $414,400. Inventory. Still roughly 470,000 fewer homes available for sale today than in 2016. Home sales. About 1.39 million more home sales occurred in 2016. Mortgage rates. The cost of borrowing was significantly lower in 2016. 2016 mortgage rates, 3.7%. 2025 mortgage rates, 6.6%. Housing affordability. In 2016, the typical family earned about 66% above the qualifying income. Affordability index in 2016 to 166.2, meaning the typical family earned about 66% more than the qualifying income. At the end of 2025, affordability was 108.2, still technically affordable, but far tighter. Construction. There are about 20% more single-family housing starts now than in 2016. Age of first-time homebuyers. The median age of the first-time homebuyers has jumped by 8 years. 2016 to 32, 2025 to 40. 10-year equity gains. The wealth generated by homeownership is significantly higher than it was. 2016. Less than $15,000. 2025. $214,210. So, nostalgia isn't just remembering the past, but it's remembering selectively, usually the good moments. In real estate, that often means focusing on lower prices, lower mortgage rates, and easier entry into homeownership. But it often overlooks something important: what ownership actually looked like once you were in the market. In 2016, buying a home was easier. However, here's the part that rarely gets discussed. Once you owned, your options were more limited than now. Most homeowners didn't have a large financial cushion tied to their home, even after years of owning, because the market was still recovering from the housing downturn. That meant fewer choices, such as less equity to tap for renovations or life changes, and less flexibility to move up or laterally. Today, homeownership looks very different. The typical homeowner has accumulated more than $214,000 in home equity over the last 10 years. For many millennials who bought in the late 2010s or early 2020s, that equity built faster than expected. And larger equity provides homeowners with more options, such as a financial buffer that didn't exist at the same scale in 2016. In other words, 2016 was easier to enter, but homeownership today is far more financially powerful. Looking ahead, while the post-2016 market made entry harder, 2026 is set to be a turning point for the housing market, with improving supply and better options for homebuyers to enter the market.